how angry I get. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, this is directed to everyone who is just intolerant. I am so sick and tired of people thinking that tolerance is somehow subjected to their personal group. Just because you're a Christian or an atheist or whatever, it doesn't make you special or nice or somehow above other people. I was just on a forum, and I was just on a video, an X Factor video, this guy singing. And someone said, oh, thank God for these beautiful voices. You know, they must have came from Jesus. And you know what? I personally am maybe a little bit, I'm agnostic, so I'm a little bit more not towards the Christian side of things, but that comment doesn't bother me. I am okay with other people having the beliefs that they have and being able to decide for themselves what they want. We are all people, and we're all shaped by our experiences. The fact that you believe what you do is because you are who you are. If you were to have grown up in an Islamic country, you probably would be a Muslim. I mean, the fact that you believe something doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it special. It doesn't make it the ultimate answer. It just makes it what you believe because that's how you came to be. I mean, God. And then someone just replied to it, and they're like, oh, you're delusional sky fairies. You know, the common atheist zinger that angry atheists like to use. I'm not saying all atheists are like this. I have many atheist friends. I have many atheist online friends as well. And they're very kind, and they're not rude about it, and they don't critique people and criticize them and act all mightier than thou because of their beliefs. But the angry atheists are like the people that like rant on about how religion is ruining the world, and you know, somehow subject the term religion to all people who hold a faith. You can you can have a faith, you can be spiritual and not be religious, or you could be religious but not be involved in organized religion. There's so many differences. It's not black and white, and I'm just so sick and tired of people being so intolerant, and I don't get it. I personally don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm still new to the internet and I haven't been this involved in a long time, so to see people being so blatantly disrespectful of each other and so mean and rude and callous and just terrible pisses me the fuck off, because I have friends who are religious, non-religious, Christians, Catholics, devout, not devout, atheists, agnostics, Muslims, whatever. I have people from all different walks of life, and I love it. I love having people who are different from one another. I would never want to be friends with all atheists or all Christians. What a boring way to live. And I'm so tired of people thinking that you have to, like, you're somehow smarter than another person. I know tons of smart Christians and tons of stupid atheists, and I know tons of smart atheists and tons of dumb Christians. Intelligence is not, like, dictated to a certain group of people. Sorry, I'm ranting. It's just, I get so fucking pissed off of this. The person did not deserve the hate that they got. They did not deserve to be ridiculed for their views. They simply believe what they do because, whatever, their personal experiences, the way they look at the world has brought them there. I mean, and the person was going on about how there's no proof and how, you know, the person's ignoring science. Meanwhile, their comment had nothing to do with science or anything. I mean, and I had to respond, because I'm like, you do know that religious people can believe in science and believe in evolution and believe in all these things and still be religious and spiritual and have faith. And I wanted to tell this, like, I told this person that, like, intelligence is not dictated to a certain group of people. Just because you're an atheist, it doesn't make you smarter than anyone else. And just because you're a Christian, it doesn't make you better than anyone else. We're all people. We're all individuals, and our individual actions are what dictate who we are and what we are and what we do. And my God, just shut the fuck up. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I have just as much anger towards religious people who push their views and use it to be hateful as I do towards non-religious people who push their views and use it to be hateful. I've never understood some of the atheist people who feel the need to just blatantly be rude to religious people and, like, just totally be just angry and destructive towards them. I mean, most angry atheists claim that religion is this terrible thing that's destroying the world and destroying communities and yada yada yada, and how they're so angry that religious people have to push their views on other people. And I'm like, but you're doing the same thing. You're coming here, you're being judgmental and preachy and angry, and you're doing the same thing that you hate. It makes no sense to me. It's hypocritical. It's a bunch of bullshit. Just be nice to people. We're all different. There's no way that we're all going to think the same thing one day, because we're raised differently. We experience different things. There's people that have had experiences with ghosts. I'm just quoting it because I don't know if ghosts exist or not. I don't have any kind of formed idea on anything that I believe in. I just lean towards certain things, but I don't have a concrete view like some people do. But I mean, there's people who think that they've seen ghosts, have had paranormal experiences. So they lean towards the idea of something greater out there. But people who haven't had paranormal experiences probably don't. I mean, like, there's so many things that a person goes through to dictate their thoughts and dictate who they become and what they believe, that the idea that they should somehow come to the same conclusion as you is ridiculous. You're not them. You have different brains. You have different lives. You have different experiences. Every second that they live is a second that is different from yours. So please, 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 shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of it. I'm not taking the bullshit anymore. And you know what? I know I'm going to get a response back from this person. An angry response that it's going to just pull me back into this sucking machine of just YouTube trashery. And I'm not looking forward to it. But I wanted to make a video before that happens to say, please just be nice to each other. It is really not that hard. And you'll be a lot happier being tolerant and accepting of people. I'm not saying you have to be tolerant and accepting of people who use their religion or non-religious views to be hateful. If someone's being homophobic and racist and demeaning another person's existence, then you have the full-on right to tell them that they're wrong and tell them that they're dumb. But don't ever tell someone who believes something, who is not harming you, that they are somehow wrong and beneath you because it's not what you believe. And that goes for religious people and non-religious people, like spiritual people and non-spiritual people, whatever you want to call yourselves. Just be nice to each other, respect each other, and realize that we're all different and we're never going to be the same, and God help us if we are. I'm going to bed. Night.